I was just happy to see the end of another workday. But my joy was hidden behind the thoughts of a long commute home. A crowded bus stop, cars blaring their horns as the infamous Lagos traffic started to build. Like many others, I had become immune to this sight. Today I don't have any time for any drama. Third Mainland Bridge could collapse and I wouldn't even flinch. I just want to go home and be home. I stood there in a crowd, but alone. I knew soon enough I'd have to outwit someone to get into a bus. Every other person there was going to have to fight me to get into one too. There's a way Lagos makes you become selfish, sometimes even lost. The long wait and struggle to get into a bus was beginning to irk my soul. I could barely wait to kick off my shoes, take off my clothes and rid myself of the evil of the day with a cold bath. Ordinary as this may seem, these thoughts are magical on a frustrating evening in this city. I finally make it into a bus. Far back, but right next to the window. Good enough for me. I gazed through the window looking at nothing and everything. I barely moved. I didn't want to remind myself of how uncomfortable that iron-padded seat was. As I gazed on into nothingness, a very bumpy section of the road jolted me back into my reality. I noticed that a middle-aged woman had been sitting right next to me with a little boy on her back and an older girl on her lap. I noticed as the little one behind fumbled with my bag strap. The baby looked innocently unkempt. I looked at her mom immediately, almost as if to know more about who this irresponsible mother could be. My side stare was met with a warm smile. "Sorry, auntie, is my baby disturbing you?" she asked. In that moment, I felt so ashamed. In an attempt to cover up my disdain, I offered to carry her older child so she could put the baby on her lap. She gladly obliged. "Not many people dey help person like this," she said. After responding to a few thank yous by the grateful mother, I stared again through the window, this time with a little sense of significance. I pondered on what had just happened and how much difference my awareness made. In that moment, I looked away from my own troubles. I held on to the little girl gently like a coveted trophy. I was grateful I could make someone feel better, or maybe even cared for. The bus conductor's voice calling out my stop alerted me that this experience was coming to an end. I handed the girl over to her mom as I made my way out of the bus. This time, I said the thank yous. I might be nobody tomorrow, but not in this moment.